Y'all sold? Oh, man. Woo! Y'all sold? Oh, man. Woo! Y'all sold? Oh, man. Woo! Y'all sold?
What's going on, everybody? Welcome now, Stock Trades. How's everybody doing? What's going on, everybody? What's going on? All right. So a lot of things have happened. Lots of things have happened, okay? Where's Ken at? Where's my Ken? Ken, you thought I was delusional. I told you. This is not like the 2018 trade war, okay? Shout out to this guy, Nick O'Neill, man. This guy's hilarious, man. This guy's funny. All right, shout out to you, brother. All right, so Trump pauses Mexico tariffs as they aligned by sending 10,000 National Guard troops to the border to prevent drug trafficking into the U.S. So he still has having the tariffs. He does not look happy. Trump has the tariffs on the table like a weapon, and he's pretty much using this and leveraging it as a tactic, right? But then that's not all in this episode of, Days of Our Lives. We now have, oh, nope, not you. Get out of here. All right. You have now Justin Trudeau in this, reality TV show where now Trump pauses Canada and Mexico tariffs, right? So with that, of course, the market rallied, and this was a buy the dip opportunity. And there will be more buy the dip opportunities that, today we got, it went as low as $4.18. I think we saw $4.15 or something. And then, that was a good 4% gain within just a few hours, not even like quick. We got that, right? So there's that. And then the only thing that's left now is China, right? Now, is China going to come to the table to talk? Obviously, now China's like, let's just talk to him and let's figure this out. So we'll see. We'll see what happens there. But we still have China. Don't forget that, right? So now, Justin basically said, I just had a good call with President Trump. Canada's implementing our $1.3 billion border plan, reinforcing the border with new choppers, technology, and personnel, enhanced coordination with our American partners, and increased resources to stop the flow of fentanyl. Nearly 10,000 frontline personnel are and will be working on the protecting of the border. In addition, Canada is making new commitments to appointing a fentanyl, almost like a David Sachs for AI, but like it's going to be for fentanyl. We will list cartels as terrorists, ensure 24/7 eyes on the border, launch a Canada-U.S. joint strike force to combat organized crime, fentanyl, and money laundering. I have also signed a new intelligence directive on organized crime and fentanyl, and we will be backing it with $200 million. Proposed tariffs will be paused for at least 30 days while we work together. So now people are basically, now that Canada is in line, okay? So don't worry, you can buy American, okay? Get your salty American food. I bet you Canadian food is way better than American food. You guys have better chocolate, probably. Our chocolate's, I can't ding. I love Hershey's, though. Hershey Milton, man. Shout out to Hershey. I love you, Hershey. Okay, so, all right, ladies and gentlemen. Let me see here. What's going on here? Yeah, this, we got a love triangle for sure. Can't sell covered calls. And then, China's on the outside. It's like, we're going to sue, right? Let's see what's going on. Sold some good cash secured puts this morning. Hell yeah. All right. So we went ahead and talked about this guy's laugh. Okay. Then we went ahead and talked about this and this. And definitely his laugh right there, and this and this. And now let's talk about this. So, this is actually pretty big, and it kind of gets swept under the rug. So Trump moves to develop sovereign wealth fund to create value for American citizens. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready? Are you ready? Bass drop. Put it on. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I believe that this will be the start of the Bitcoin reserve that I've been talking to you guys about earlier in the year. Now, if you don't recall, if you go back here, every year I post an annual report. I posted a preliminary annual report to make sure we get this information to you in a timely fashion. I still need to show you the returns. People on the stock terminal, you guys know the returns, right? Of the portfolio hedging modeling system. But where is it? We're just gonna have to scroll. I don't know. Did I post it here? If not, I'm gonna have to just show you by just taking it from the research edge section of the stock terminal. So, or we could just, let me just kind of scroll down a little bit. Now we got to go back, guys. We got to go back. All right, here's January 3rd. Okay, let me see here. If we published it, it was going to be either around this time point. Yeah, I don't think we... Man, where'd it go? Yeah, I think it's on the research edge. Yeah, it's on the research edge. Yeah, hold on. Let me just give it to you guys. Might as well. It's more information, right? Oh, boy. Where are we? Where's it? January 16. Let's go all the way back. Okay, we're going there. We're backing it up. Okay. Little by little. I'm just scrolling up. So here it is. I found it. Here it is. Yeah. So I guess it was the annual report. I haven't publicly published it, but here it is. So let me just go ahead. Okay. Put this here. So this was published on December 16, as you can see, right? Time doesn't lie. It's all we have in this world. Okay. And then let me show you my predictions real quick. Yeah, so here are my predictions. So this is the 2024 annual report. So small caps, technology, AI companies. So Clover Health, Clover Assistant, and then here, third one, cryptocurrency. So positive sentiment from the administration regarding Bitcoin as a reserve asset have sparked bullish projections. Bitcoin could potentially reach 250,000 in 2025, with long-term valuation aligning closer to goals 18.5 trillion market cap, equating to 950,000 per Bitcoin. Now, obviously, I personally don't like Bitcoin because I'm more of a value investor. But when I see movements like this, because everyone was wondering, how is he going to get a Bitcoin strategic reserve? And I think this sovereign wealth fund will be potentially, again, it's speculation, this could be where they put in the Bitcoin reserve. Okay. Again, we don't know yet, but I'm just giving you an example of how the thesis could play out. Okay. Now, one more thing I want to talk about. On January 27, 2025, we posted our quantum chart, which does a Monte Carlo sequence projection. Okay. And you could see the most likely outcome is $125.96. This was January 27. If you look at Palantir right now, Palantir is $102. Okay. So at what price was January 27? It was $75. So let's find, you can't really find $75 here. Where's 75? Here's 75 right here, right around here. Technically, we can't find 75. Oh, here it is, something here. And if you go all the way up here, that's a 37.5% gain. Let's zoom in real quick. That's a 37.35% gain. So the point here is that I'm going to stop advertising this because this is our own proprietary systems, and I'm not going to share with you the methodology because this is very predictive. This is extremely predictive. I need, because Jim Simmons, when he creates something, usually indicators they tend to lose its prognostic valuation. Luckily, we're not big, so I'm not worried about it. But we're still going to remain vigilant and quiet because the methodologies that I'm giving you is the power of what these hedge funds have. And you're starting to see, you input Palantir and it does the simulation. It runs now 5,000 simulations, and it gives you what the price is going to be. So I'm just going to give you this now. I'm probably going to delete this video for people that are watching right now, but I just want to let you guys know. Prices will be rising on the All Stock Trades terminal, given the lifetime access. Given that this is kind of absurd to have lifetime. We want to make sure we kind of create and draw the line, so we don't get people to come in and turn this edge that we have into a nothing burger. Luckily, I don't think that's going to be the case given the simulation models is a lot, but I like to stay vigilant. So very quickly, here's the new layout for our All Stock Trades lifetime access. Folks have been messaging me saying, where is the proprietary softwares that we have? That's right here. It's right here. All you got to do is click. All right, you click, let's say you want to do quantum charts, you click on that, and you'll get quantum charts. Okay. You can hit this, and then you get that. Okay. So it's all here. Okay. It's all part of the All Stock Trades platform, right? So there it is. But very quickly, let's just open up quantum charts real quick. Ooh, hold on. Let's see. There it is. Okay. Got it. So let's open up quantum charts and let's look at Clover Health. Okay. Let's look at CLOV real quick. Okay. Let's enter a CLOV. And this is the minute chart, the hour chart, the daily chart, weekly chart, all-time, support and resistance, Fibonacci, Monte Carlo, and advanced technical analysis using our proprietary AI engines. So let's click on this. It'll get and it'll give you some insights here. Again, this is not financial advice, right? Before we even talk about it, let me just go ahead and read the. There it is, HELOC. Okay, we're starting to get to that level. There it is. What's going on, Al? Hope all is great. Seems more like he's going to transfer funds to his assets. Huge buy. Okay. Yeah, sounds like it, right? Good. So let's go ahead and use this terminal. Okay, so it's detecting a downtrend on the minute chart, and Overall, it says RSI is neutral. MACD shows bearish momentum. Overall downtrend detected. Consider a short position or wait for a reversal. So when we see that, we want to activate the support and resistance lines, and we can see that this thing fell right on 409 today, and it fell right on our support line here, right? You can see how powerful this is. Compare yourself with a normal Robinhood user who just has their phone, right? And you have this data at your fingertips. You see how you're going to be better than that Robinhood user by themselves, right? You need data, and we have it, right? So you could see that was a great time. It literally escalated and it pretty much got back. And now it's hitting the support line here at $4.34, which is right here, support line 3, right? And it's organized pretty nicely, I would say, right? 1, 2, and 3, and here's 4, and then here's 5, right? So there's that chart. But we can remove the support and resistance. Al, we need app to access this. No app. So I made it very simple to access this. All you got to do is go to alstocktrades.com, log into lifetime access, and then what you'll do is you'll see this, and all you got to do is click this. You click this, and you it's right here, and you have all of these courses. We're going to be uploading way more courses about how to use this stuff, right? Is you have all access to all this and the stock terminal, right? But it's right here. It's right here, brother. Right? Where all my Canadians at, right? All of them are sleeping. They were up all night yesterday, scared, buying Canadian products, right? And I think today they're sleeping. I love you guys. Okay. So let's remove support and resistance. And let's add Fibonacci. Okay. So you could see it hit the 409 Fibonacci. So you could see whenever you have a Fibonacci 409, and also you have a support and resistance line, then it does a lot. It's a lot better. I mean, in future, it's better to have an app. We can use it at our fingertips while at work. No, I definitely agree with you. It's difficult because Apple has a thing where they charge 30%, and we have an integration with Al Stock Trades, so it's easier for me. But in the future, I'm definitely going to try to see what we can do. Ideally, though, what I was thinking is potentially creating the code to be able to handle a phone, but the problem is it's a little tricky. But yeah, definitely in the future, we got to look at it for sure. But in Bloomberg, to be quite honest with you guys, Bloomberg is nice because Bloomberg like terminal is nice because you have to have a computer, and obviously we're kind of structured this for more of the avid user on the computer. And I know people are at work; it's tough to use. So definitely, we're gonna try to see what we can do. I mean, it's there's a lot of work around, but it is in the process. But it's definitely, it needs some massaging. It needs some massaging. Yeah, it's exactly right. But then Apple is such a something, yeah, it's tough. But as of right now, this is for lifetime access. It's I would say very affordable, and but definitely in the future. It took me, just letting you guys know, it took me about 3 years to build this. So I mean, so it's gonna take time, right? There's a lot of code here, right? There's a lot of code. So from this now, the next level is 438, 445, 453, and 467. We got to go through those, and obviously these other ones that we talked about, right? So now we went ahead and did this. We looked at the advanced technical analysis. Let's go ahead and do a Monte Carlo on this and run 5,000 simulations. So you can see the mean is 430, the bull is 445, the base is 430, and then the bear is 415. And this is only the minute chart, right? We still have other time frames to look at. So all together, we could calculate the differences in terms of the percent upside in the future. But this is looking pretty good, right? We go ahead and load the hour chart. We go ahead and attach support and resistance, and you can see kind of that 473 will be that tough one. And then right now the battle is to make sure that past $4.32 I'm sorry, 38 cents becomes a level of doesn't become a resistance itself, right? But overall, that's kind of what we're looking at now. But we do have Fibonacci's we can add, which then is part of that 413, right? And again, this updates hourly here, so let's just kind of reset this real quick. we can add a Fibonacci real quick, and you could see how the movements were so fast today that it wasn't able to detect it like it detected it here on that dip. That dip was quick, guys. That dip happened in less than an hour. I mean, that dip happened at 9:30, and within like 30 minutes, that dip was bought. You can see it right there, right? So that really shows us that there's a lot of buyers for Clover. That no matter how red the market is, people are going in, right? Let's go and do a Monte Carlo. So again, bull case on the hour is $5. Base is 425 and the bear is 355. And obviously here is the histogram. And then here's the 5,000 sequence simulations here. And then we can go ahead now, moved on to the daily. Oh, actually, no. Let's go back to the hourly and do advanced TA. We can do advanced TA and you can see it's still downtrending and we just need to wait for a reversal. So, what could be the reversals here? Oops, sorry. Let me just reset real quick. What could be the potential reversals here? It's looking either 413, which we technically got to in terms of the 409. So we could be on a reversal pattern now. We'll see, right? Let's reset. Now let's go to the daily. We'll do the advanced TA first. And we can see it's detecting an uptrend and it's bullish, and it says RSI is neutral. MACD shows bullish momentum. Overall uptrend detected. Consider long-term positions on pullbacks, which we got. Today was a pullback. Let's go ahead and look at the support and resistance. You can see that 437 is where it's at. So we'll see if we were able to kind of fight that, right? We also have that Fibonacci, and then we got that 482. So there's a couple of bounds here that we're looking at. Obviously, we got to look at all of them here. Actually, wait, before we do that, let's look at the Monte Carlo real quick. So this is where it gets sexy. Mean final price is 491. Standard deviation is 176, and the most repeated mode is 361. It's just, I don't like to, it just kind of looks at the distribution. I like to calculate all of them. But the biggest thing here is the bull case is $8, a base case is 461, and the bear is 61. Obviously, you have to look at the technicals and look at the AI that we have with the technicals and compare it with the fundamentals of our intrinsic value software. Our intrinsic value software, let's just really quickly, just from an educational perspective, let's move to it here. We open up Clove, we grab the data for Clove, but then we input 27% here, and we put that 118 million of free cash flow, which obviously you can grab from here. You see how sexy the user interface is, the white here. So it's around 118 million. You go ahead and update projections, and then you could see a recession of 457, a bear of $9.22, a base of 1256, and a bull of 1828. So I say that with the intrinsic values more towards the higher end, in conjunction with the bull case here, I think easily we're going to break out of $5 soon. I mean, this thing's bull case is $8, right? Let's go ahead and open up the weekly. We'll do advanced TA. It goes ahead and sees an uptrend. It says definitely consider long positions on pullbacks. We go to support resistance. We could see that we got some very good strong support at around $3. Remember when we were like bubbling around at $3 here, and we got multiple. Let me here. Let's just kind of remove this here, and you can see how many times did we touch the support line here, right? And you can see we've stabilized the support line for accuracy, right? And we can go ahead and put a Fibonacci on top of it, and we can kind of remove this. You could start to see now we're starting to see these higher numbers here, okay? So yeah, I'm very proud of what we created. We'll go ahead and put a Monte Carlo on this, and you can see a bull case of $9.73, a base case of 247, and the bear case of 60 cents. So again, we have the intrinsic value, which is saying it's higher. With that bull case, you're starting to see the world of Clover starting to change. Okay, and again, you're seeing access to this type of information that is historically for the rich. Now, unfortunately, when I start residency, I'm not going to be able to do this, right? I won't be able to make videos, but at least now, hopefully in the next 6 months, you'll see Clover skyrocket, and then you guys will be able to see the value of what this is that we offer. And then, you guys can consider, for folks that are interested in joining our mission and our platform. We have over $44 million of net worth in terms of people that have joined. That's a 30% response rate. That's great. It's definitely more. We would love to have you. But we're showing you guys this as proof of concept that yes, you can have data like this. Retail investors can have hedge fund grade analysis. Okay. All right. So now that we went ahead and did that, let's go ahead and look at the old time real quick. This is Clover old time. You can see it's starting to basically recover, and then, it's that $5, guys. That five. Once that thing passes $5, everyone's going to go crazy, right? And then we could do that support and resistance. You see where the issue here is, and we put in the Fibonacci's, and you can see that 523. I think we're going to go 523 and go down, and then we're going to go back up. I think but it kind of came prematurely. We'll go ahead and do advanced technical analysis with our AI engines, and you can see that it's detecting, of course, an uptrend, and it says definitely consider a long-term position. We do our Monte Carlo, and we can see a bull case of 774, a base of 390, and the bear of 193. I mean, guys, I'm really excited. Right, this is very exciting to see this. Okay. We already ran an intrinsic again. Very quickly, these are I'm waiting for the Q4, especially for the quarterly. We can go ahead and remove net income right now and just focus on this. So I'm waiting for this right now. We've been continuously positive, and I'm just looking at this line here. You see how it highlights it now? It's beautiful user interface, Apple-like. This is for Clover, right? Apple-like user interface. So we'll definitely, can't wait for, this is Q3, can't wait for Q4. Also, what I want to talk about is let's just take a look at what the sentiment analysis is for Clover. This week, no articles have been posted. Let's run the machine analysis right now here. Let's see where we're at. So obviously it's bullish. We can run this machine analysis. And a couple more things I want to change here. I'm going to do a couple changes here. But yeah, it's looking pretty good, guys. I'm looking pretty good. So I'm happy. Very quickly though, we went ahead and talked about this here. Remember, I drew this yesterday. This was the DeepSeek dip. Then I said that I expect a dip for this tariff crap, and then now we're about to rebound. So it's essentially following that same pattern. So I think we're doing pretty good. There were a lot of people that were, talking stuff and whatnot, and it is what it is, right? Don't kill the messenger, guys. I'm just trying to democratize this information. I'm not going to be releasing this in the future because once I start residency, my focus is primarily on that. But our platform is all automated. You can open it up and click on this, and you click on this here, and you click on this button here, and then you go in and you look. You want to look at Palantir. Here's your Palantir. You want to look at your hourly. You see the hourly for Palantir. You do a Monte Carlo on the Palantir, and you see, the bull case is $130, right? So, you guys have access to data at your fingertips, and we've created it as such, okay? And you can see the Monte Carlo. It's very beautiful. It's very beautiful, okay? And you can see the histogram of where the price is that thinks it can go, right? So very excited to see where we're headed. We're headed in the right direction. And let me just go ahead and go over the comments real quick. So it's very tough. This is short term. I'm not a short term person. It's very tough. We do have a command on the stock terminal, which looks at the options data, which gives you the earnings explosion prediction. But that's for, you got to find that command. We have Rabdo's good at that. Al, can we talk about to the moon? I don't know. I mean, maybe we are creating the next wave of batch of stocks in the research edge. We're looking at space stocks, so I think that's going to be good too. It's definitely more user friendlier and faster. 100%, right? 100%. And the goal here, guys, and I know we don't have an app to be on the phone, but as of right now, I don't think the phone is able to handle this quite yet. This is our own information. This is our proprietary. This doesn't exist, right? Most likely, it probably exists in hedge funds. They don't like to publicly talk about it. But this Monte Carlo, you see what this is, and you see this 5,000 simulation. You see all this. This is 5,000 simulations. Let me just scroll all the way down so you see. These are all the prices of Palantir, where it could go. Here's a 5,000 simulation. Now, very quickly, let me just kind of go back up. Still scrolling. It runs these computational models. Let's just go ahead real quickly and just kind of copy this. Let's copy this real quick and let's open up a new tab just so you can see kind of what this is. What we're running is a simulation test, which is highly predictive. And what it does is it runs a simulation. Maybe we can do this one here. Yeah, this is a better picture. It runs these crazy simulations and it predicts the highly likely outcome. Okay. And this is a very, you're not going to get this with Robinhood nor Webull, right? So this is like pretty sophisticated stuff. And, as promised, the goal is to democratize financial literacy and data and then have the educational platform teach you how to use it, right? So we're making up on our promise for all the people that have secured lifetime beta access. Congratulations to all of you. This is the moment, we've all been waiting for. And here, it's right in our faces, right? All right, ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate everything and enjoy your after or evening. I'm going to go to the gym. Have a nice day. Bye-bye. Very quickly, I do want to comment on this real quickly. Hedge funds are a dying breed. Yes, so exactly. The data and the ability we have now, because remember, guys, I was able to create this line of code on my very expensive Mac using its AI neural engine. Let me go very quickly. Let me explain what the hell I'm talking about, just really quickly. Apple. Let's go to Apple. What is this? No. Wait. Let's go to Apple Pro. Let's go to buy. Where is this? Let's go to buy. There. Let's go to 16 M4, right? M4. Yeah. Wait a minute. Yeah, it's M4. There it is. Yeah. So yeah. So where is it? Right here. There it is. 16 core neural engine. Okay. So I was able to create this off of the 16 core neural engine and really, have some very powerful. Obviously you have the GPU and the CPU, right? And the GPU is where I was using, right? So again, lots of stuff, right? So yes, they're a dying breed. I agree. Now, very quickly for a discount code for lifetime access. Yeah, so we will be increasing prices, but I did make a promise in regards to folks in terms of kind of Clover, because I get it, Clover's on the rise right now. So what we'll do is go ahead and send me, how about this? Let's do this. So February 3rd. How about this? Because I'll be traveling now to Miami. So let's do this. Okay. Let's do this. Because I'm traveling to Miami, we'll make a coupon code. It will be another flash sale, and it'll be we'll do it then. So everyone's having a good time, right? I'll be having a good time in Miami, and then you guys will have a good time on the discount code, right? Because again, the whole point is to democratize. So again, we'll go ahead and I'll just give me a moment. I'll hold on. Just might as well do this here. So I'll reach out to Linda and I'll have her set up the discount code. Now, if you want the discount code faster, you could just go ahead and email me at al@alstocktrades.com, but you just wait a couple days, right? It's fine, right? We'll set it up and that's fine, right? We'll do another flash sale. How about that? Okay. Merry Christmas to you all. I know this is very exciting. I agree. We do believe hedge funds are a dying breed, and you either are going to be part of this movement and being able to, I think that in the next 5 years, is the last opportunity people are going to have to be wealthy. I think the markets now are going to be so efficient that AI hedge funds are going to be created where any type of weakness in the market, like for example, I'll give you an example. Look at Clover. Any weakness of Clover falling will immediately be zapped up, and basically be taken. I don't think that opportunities are going to be rising anymore, because these AI hedge funds are going to take control. We're not there yet, but we're getting close. Okay, so I think in the next 10 years, 5 to 10 years, people will have an opportunity to be able to make money like how people made money on Amazon when it was in the pennies. But then after that, it's going to be the separation between the rich and the poor. I don't think there really is going to be a middle class. I think a lot of jobs are going to be lost, and it's going to, it's not going to look pretty, right? And again, that's kind of disgusting to think about these things, but I think this AI revolution is really going to change things, and you're starting to see, with stocks like Palantir, you're starting to see, a crazy explosion, right? So there it is. On Andrew's post on DeepSeek, was wondering if the USA wanted to block DeepSeek technology from being used in the U. I don't think that's good, because I think that personally, I think that no, it's actually good. Competition is good for the market, and it's going to allow costs to go down, which allows Clover to use its AI, right? Sorry for the dumb question. I'm generally no. So I think that we should make a video on DeepSeek and AI costs. So I'll do that. I actually like that. So my next video will do that. Because I'm already doing research on it. Might as well share the research. All right, guys. So that's it. As always, it's a pleasure. Look at this beautiful Monte Carlo. Look how sexy that is. My favorite, man. I love this command. Right. All right. I'll see you all. Peace.